Hello, namaste, and welcome to Agile Exploration Hub. I'm your host Nagesh Deshpande. Today, in this episode, we are going to talk about emotional intelligence. What is missing in Agile leadership skills? To speak on this topic, we have new speaker Peeali Sarkar. Why should you watch this episode till the end? Many Agile professionals have strong skills. They know Agile, they know Scrum, they know different frameworks, they have leadership skills, all that. But still, they stuck or not or they are not trusted as a leaders. Hmm. So in this episode, Peeali, who is an enterprise agile coach, explains how emotional intelligence make a real difference in leadership growth. So you will learn how to handle people better and can unlock confidence, trust, and a career moment. So if you want to grow in your career from just being a scrum master doing day-to-day activity, instead of if you use emotional intelligence, you will grow in your career. So watch this episode till the end, like the video, put your comments, and stay tuned till the end. So without wasting much time, let's welcome Peeali. Hey, hi Peeali. Hey, hi Peeali.
Hello, Nagesh.
How are you?
I'm doing good, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing good, yes. So, as audience knows, every weekend we record and every Monday, 8 p.m. new episode we release. So, Piali, emotional intelligence is one of my favorite topic as well. You know, because as Simon Sinek said that everyone can become a leader, but should everyone become a leader? That's the question that we should ask ourselves. If we have emotional intelligence, if we understand people, then it's better to become a leader. If you don't understand people, it's very difficult to succeed as a leader, right? So without wasting much time, I would like to understand, even if the people are very technically strong in agile, why do they struggle around people?
Agile is not always about frameworks or processes, right? It's
Right.
about human. So
Right.
it's about, in the last episode also, we touched base somewhere about the agile mindset and other things. Here we are dealing with the people. So
Right.
until and unless a leader understands their people, it will be difficult. So, like if a leader, I've seen many leaders in my current transformation work or the consulting with transformation that I'm doing right now. That I see that most of the, although as coaches we tell them focus on the mindset change or
Right.
check on that. However, the leaders are still with the matrices. Why is my matrix showing this? Why is my matrix showing that? So why is the other pod or tribe, their numbers are more, my numbers are less? So it's not always about the numbers. It's more about whether they are able to optimize the frame, whether they're able to optimize the frameworks, they're able to, instead of whether they're able to understand the emotions of the people, and whether they're able to build the trust and the safety. So,
Right.
in one sentence, it's agile leadership isn't about having answers, it's about listening, letting go, and leading humans through uncertainty.
Right. And then how does this, if someone lacks the emotional intelligence skill, you know so these low emotional intelligence awareness slow down the career growth.
So slowing down of your career growth, it doesn't happen at once. It happens
Right.
slowly and gradually. So, it will stall our career loudly, but it does it quietly. So, you will still deliver you, but people will should stop trusting you with bigger roles.
Right.
So feedback will feel like conflict, and relationships will in we can, and we might get labeled as difficult and instead of leadership material. So at senior levels, it's not about the lack of skill, it's about the lack of self awareness. So we might hit a career ceiling because we don't lack skills, because we are not able to, we do not have the emotional awareness that is very much needed.
Right. See, again, like to add to your point,
Yeah.
when you grow as a leader, uh, you should have the mindset of accepting the feedback. And what
Yes.
happens when you grow in your career, certain people, they doesn't have this appetite or this mindset to accept the feedback. And once they do not accept the feedback, that's accepting feedback is one of the emotional intelligence skill that you have. So once you accept the feedback, you will work on it and then you move ahead on that. So that's how you will grow as a leader. Otherwise you will keep doing the day-to-day job as a as agile professional, scrum master maybe, or maybe a product owner, or maybe an agile coach. But to grow in that mindset, you have to have emotional intelligence. Moving on, what some of the emotional intelligence, emotional mistakes do leaders make during the conflict situation? Because handling conflict is one of the key essential skills that we should have.
So instead of, instead of thinking the conflict as a bug fix, leaders should treat it more from a human moment.
Right.
As in, like, they should not just jump to the solutions or defend their position and forget the power they carry. So when leaders should try to handle or manage the conflict with emotions, and they should understand why the conflict had arisen and what could be the different way to solve them, instead of just providing a solution. Understand the problem, then come up with a solution. Hear your people. That's the most important thing. So unless and until as a leader we hear people, or we cut people down, people will stop speaking up.
Right.
And however the deliveries will follow, but the trust in the leader would not be built, will not be built over a period of time. So yes, these are few of the reasons where, how leaders can improve on how they on how they um, address conflicting situations.
Right. So building psychological safe environment is essential here. As
Yes.
a leader, you should build it. Okay. But let's say if you fail to build such environment, how it will impact on the outcome of your teams.
You should not speak up.
Hmm.
Right, team should not speak up. You at a surface level you will see everything is going fine, but ground level, until and unless you see what are the reasons, so you will not get the results.
Right.
So and it will demoralize you slowly, demoralize the teams. If I'm
Teams,
part of
yes.
a if I'm your team member, you are my leader. If you're not listening to what I have to say over a period of time, I will not bother to say things or discuss things with you, because my psychological safety, or you're not hearing me out.
Right.
So, right, I will treat you as a person who just needs, okay, this has to be delivered, I have delivered it, but my manager, who is Nagesh, he doesn't listen to me, so it doesn't make sense that I come and speak also.
Right. And we have discussed this thing on Agile Exploration Hub on in past also. You know, none of the certification really teach you all these skills, people skills, emotional intelligence skills. They will only teach you frameworks and all that. So what should we do? How should we learn, or how should we prepare leaders for the people challenges?
Exactly. It's completely true. Certifications will create alignment and capability, but
Right.
leadership effectiveness is determined by how well people are led, not how
Right.
well frameworks are known. So there are small habits that can be built on a daily basis, uh, over a period of time, like on a daily basis, like pause before responding,
Right.
listen beyond the words, check your impact, and fix friction fast. So, small daily behaviors can create psychological safety, and that's what drives speed. So, we cannot build emotional intelligence in big moments. It's the small moment that happens, and you can build it in 5 seconds before you speak.
Right. So can you give us some few daily habits to improve your emotional intelligence?
It would be again, before responding, listen. Listening is the most important skill, and most of us will lack it. So, right, even I lack it. I'm trying to learn it. So, listen, understand what could be the reason if something has gone in a wrong way, why it should not have been.
Mm.
Speak to your team, like you one should not be biased. If there is a like, so example, if there is a conflict, hear both the team
Right.
people, try to understand your people.
Right.
Not only being a coach or a scrum master, it should not be that it's during the DSUs or during the sprint ceremonies or the cadences you're only connecting with people, right? We should build an habit wherein you speak to the people to understand what is happening. So because if things goes wrong somewhere, it happens slowly and gradually. So again, the same thing, build the trust. That's very important. And again, start taking pauses, start listening. And that's how over a period of time we should the habit will get built. It doesn't
Right.
happen in a day or two or in the situation. It has to be built over a period of time.
Absolutely well said. So let me summarize and to add to this one, and I'll add few points. So take a pause, always take a pause. Okay. Listen carefully. Active listening, you should practice more. What the you need to listen to understand, not to respond. Okay. Then always ask questions. Yeah. Always ask questions which will give you more details of the situation, not just the situation, but around the what people are thinking, what people are doing right now, and all that. Okay. Then you should always should follow such a rule where if even if you have faced a situation where a leader has mistreated you, you should not mistreat your juniors. Respect them. So you need to build respect. So when you build a respect with your team member, they will also give you respect. So such practice you should do daily, and then have one-on-one conversations apart from work and all that. So that's how the trust will build. So practice empathy, practice compassion. These are some of the things you can practice and become a good leader in future. So coming on to last question, Piali, how can mid-career professional um, gain leadership trust faster?
Leadership trust isn't earned by being the smartest person in the room. It's earned by being the most safest bet.
Hmm.
So do what you say, surface risks early, stay calm under pressure, and fix problems without being asked.
Right.
So, predictable in delivery and mature in moments of pressure. So, this is some of the ways where Scrum Masters or budding Agile coaches, they can think through and practice, and this will, I'm sure, help them in their leadership, in their growth.
Absolutely. So be proactive. In short, be
Yeah.
proactive. Talk to your leaders. Ask them what they expect from you, and have a often frequent communication with them. That's
Yeah.
how you will gain more trust from them. So, Piali, it was really wonderful talking to you today. It was one of the favorite topics of mine, also emotional intelligence. And we'll keep talking on this. So, from the entire audience of Agile Exploration Hub, we would like to say thank you for
Thank you so
being such
much.
being such a wonderful speaker. Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you.
Thank you, and bye bye.